Hey guys, it's Lisa Summers in the youth room. If you hear my son in the back, I apologize. But we just got done with the deadline for 30-hour famine, and we got 12 kids signed up. I'm so excited. And I just want to provide you guys with a little bit more information about 30-hour famine and what we're going to be doing. Let me get my little paper here. So, 30-hour famine is a part of World Vision. And their mission is to end hunger, even in the hard-to-reach places, by equipping families with the knowledge and resources they need to put food on their own tables year-round. And they do that by they teach improv farming techniques for healthier crops and livestock, provide access to clean water for nutritious harvests, and they run malnutrition centers during a food crisis, and they also distribute emergency food supplies during crises. So, seeing a child hungry is just heartbreaking. But the empty stomach alone is not what's harmful, it's the malnutrition. So, severe malnutrition disproportionately affects children under the age of 5. It can lead to physical, social, and even cognitive developmental issues. Many of the deaths caused by hunger are preventable. Many poor families depend entirely on what they can grow so that they are never more than one disaster away from hunger. So 30-hour famine isn't just about going hungry. It's about staying hungry for justice, finding the will, passion, and faith to continue Jesus' work despite the odds. We will be going without food for 30 hours during our main event, June 2nd through June 3rd. But fasting is just an emotional, physical, and spiritual challenge that we have accepted. And although we're going without food, we're still feeding our souls. So spiritually, this fasting will bring our group closer to God by focusing our thoughts and our prayers on His heart for the poor. And physically, experiencing that small bit of what families go through daily will lead us to a greater empathy and understanding about what people go through around the world and even here in our country. And relationally, the famine will pull our group closer together as we are all experiencing hunger and hope as one. So the cost of doing nothing is one cost that we cannot afford. And although we cannot go overseas physically right now and distribute food and teach people how to farm, what we can do is raise funds so people can, and that can be a huge impact. So I'm giving each student this goal to aim for at least $240. Because you see, $240 will feed a child for 6 months. If you really want a challenge, if you really want to go as far as you can, $480 will feed a child for a year. All right? So $40 will feed a child for 1 month. But your goal that I'm giving every student that signed up is $240. All right? So be persistent when you guys are asking for donations, because you might have to ask somebody more than once. Someone will say, I don't have the money right now, or can you catch me next week? Remember to ask them. Be persistent, all right? You may have to knock on doors to ask for donations, complete strangers, all right? Be brave, all right? So the student packets you got has a script in them of how to ask people for donations. Use that. Not only that, you can go digitally. So stay tuned, because I will be sending out an email. We will be having a group page on 30-hour famine, a group fundraising page. And then you can take your own personal page attached to that, personalize it, and then use that to ask friends, family for donations to get to your goal. And if you guys make your first $40 donation, you guys will be sent a free 30-Hour Famine sticker. And not only that, there are also other perks of raising money. So 30-Hour Famine has these great gifts that they give out to kids that raise a lot of money. So, can you guys see it? All right. So $120 is going to give you a bracelet, and that will feed a child for 3 months. $240, which is your goal, is going to feed a child for 6 months and get you a famine t-shirt. $480 gets you a scarf, and $960 gets you a beanie and a lanyard. 30-Hour Famine, these are all 30-Hour Famine stuff. And get this, $1,500 gets you a famine onesie. I know a couple that are already going to strive for that. So I hope you guys got everything that you needed. This Wednesday, I should have received your permission form that was attached to these handouts. So it's the second page. I should have received that, as well as $10. That $10 gets you a t-shirt with 30-Hour Famine logo, and then it's going to have Sioux Youth Alive in the back. And we're going to be wearing those during our main event, when we have our lock-in, when we go out and do community service. We're going to have those t-shirts, and if you can see it right there. And this is a great program as well through 30-Hour Famine. Those $10, you're technically buying 2 t-shirts, but one of those t-shirts is going to be donated to a child in need through World Vision. And so that's just another great program that we are helping out there. And you should have received 2 packets, brochure-like, should say parent and then student packet. Parent one is just a lot more information about 30-Hour Famine. The student one should have a script in it about how to ask people for donations, as well as an envelope to keep your money in. Keep a hold of that. Do not lose any. And then also, you guys should have received these donation slips. So this is tax deductible donations, so make sure you let people be aware of that, and then give them these slips so they can have them for their records. And I think that's it. I'm really excited. Stay tuned. We do have some group fundraising events that are going to be occurring, so I'll be sending out emails when we finalize those plans and get that sent out to you guys. So one thing I forgot to mention is these awesome sunglasses is also a fundraiser that we're doing, and as of right now they're just going to be available on Wednesday nights in the snack shack, and these are $5. So on one arm it says Sioux Youth Alive, and then on the other arm it says hashtag 30HF for 30-Hour Famine, and then hashtag See Hunger. So you're going to challenge people to see hunger and what they're going to do about it. So get these at the Snack Shack, bring $5. All money raised is going to go directly towards our fundraising goal this year. So thanks, guys. Bye.